2 minutes for the news. I'm probably going to wait until after 10 o'clock news to really do anything, guys, to be honest with you. Plus, I've got the 11 o'clock Premier Clubhouse.
This is tough to trade right now.
Those of you on trial, feel free to join us in Premier Clubhouse this morning. We have high odds that we'll probably end up with a decent trade. Why do I say that? We have extremely high odds that we end up with a winning trade there, right, guys? Extremely high odds that we end up with a pretty good winning trade in this Premier Clubhouse. First big one. All right. Nice, DJ. Nice. Again, those of you on trial, we're waiting for this sell setup. If you're on trial with us, feel free to log into the members area at libertytradingclub.com. On the right-hand side, there's a lot of training videos. If you scroll down, you'll see, you know what, maybe I'll just show them real quick.
Yeah, so we're good time.
You watch the charts and call the short if it comes up.
If it comes up, yeah.
Yeah, and wait for the news, guys. So while we're waiting here, let's bring everybody to my screen real quick. Actually, let's just watch the news real quick, and then I'll do it. I don't think the news is going to do that much, though, with this little reversal pre-news. We'll see here in a few seconds, and then I'll show you guys around the members area. Here comes the news.
Yeah, see what the news does.
Like I said, I probably won't do much until after 10 o'clock news.
There's the news.
There's a short from it too.
Yeah, but yeah.
Still, the more this acts like this, the more I convince myself that I'm going to wait until after 10 o'clock news.
Questionable.
I know, right? Right back to the chop zone. For every index, right back to the chop area. They did say inside days would act like this, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
They did say that. Somebody. Who is they?
Who is they?
Let me look at this. Let me just take a little peeksy-boo around the board here and see what the breakout might give us. I mean, you got room on both sides of breakout to really get some good movement. So I will just patiently wait until the market.
Yeah, I can't honestly call anything right now. I tried that one and got burnt, so I'm
and then we got a few people got the breakout short I called before the news. So you guys should be pretty good there. But I mean, guys, come on, look at the markets. There's not much we can do about this. Really not much at all. I mean, the YM tried to break out and then it got stuck just in the zone right above it. Looks like NQ and ES are pretty much doing the same thing right now, right?
Yeah. This is
mirroring each other. So with that being said, then
yeah, I'm that other account. I'm not trading anymore.
Touch it anymore. Yeah.
No, I'm strict about not over trading it.
Hey,
I'm not gonna
worry about that.
I'm not into blowing up accounts.
The next day you'll come back and make money.
Oh yeah, I'll get it back. I'm not worried about it. It happens. Losing's part of the game. I don't win every trade. It was a tough trade. It was a high risk trade.
Some things will never change. All right. Let's see here. I'm not doing 10 contracts. Even when it does break out, we'll not be doing 10 contracts. I'm going to look for probably because when this breaks out, it's going to have 7157. So I'm going to look for probably like a
It's really
20
a
tick,
feel thing, Kevin.
like a 20 tick spacing.
20 tick on the
All
ES.
four contracts. Oh, four contracts. When
Four
it breaks out.
contracts.
When it breaks out of my area. Or just fill the market. Well, it's really based on price action. Actually, I mean, the fill is price action, right, Kevin? Does that make sense?
I'll be right back.
Mama said, yeah. So like price action. Do you guys want to review a news trade, like good, bad, and ugly? The one you guys want to do that? Let me do this. Let me bring everybody to my screen while Paul's gone, and let's get them to. You guys do want to do it? Okay, cool. All right, give me 1 second. Newbies, people on trial, please take a look at my screen. I'm going to guide you through our members area real quick, and then I'm going to switch over and do a little training session before the next news event. Schedule a call. If you're new with us and you haven't talked to a coach, we're helpful. We don't have we don't have salespeople. We're not trying to sell you. If you want to be a part of the club, be a part of the club. But we do want to help you be profitable. I guarantee that. This is probably one of the only clubs that really does actually one of the places that actually cares about you being profitable. You're here in the live trade room. We have some fun little tools on the right hand side. Please like and share us on Facebook if you don't mind. If you like what we do, you get to download our zones, play with our toys. So a couple partner offers here, some other stuff that helps you get going with us. You have the indicators room where we run the Tick Century. Tomorrow we'll have orientation for Tick Century. In the orientation room, and then the elite room, and then we have our core methodology videos on the right hand side. Premier Clubhouse at 11 today. We'll go as long as my stomach allows me to. If it doesn't get any better. And then for you guys that are new to us, please do two things: download the mobile app, and at least do these 5 videos, finding levels all the way down to trailing stops and trade management. Those 5 videos will really get you in tune with what we're doing. Okay, so lots of good stuff while you're on trial to look at and do and learn. Videos are very informative, really good for you. All right, here we go. We do have FOMC next Wednesday, right? FOMC is Wednesday. All right, let's do the news trade. Everybody wants, you guys still want to do that? Let's do that on the whiteboard here. Is everybody on my ES screen? You guys all see the whiteboard? Everybody? You guys all see the whiteboard? So we're going to go through our news trade. Okay, looks like everybody sees it. Well, 2 people. Hello? You guys want to go through the news trade or what? Okay. PBR, what's up, buddy? Rich, what's happening? Tom? You guys, Fritz showed up. Hey, all the finest of people here today. All right, so we have 3 different scenarios. We have 3 different scenarios. We have one that just happened. Okay, scenario number 1, we don't really trade that scenario in the news. So I'll show you this. We don't really trade what just happened as a scenario. So a lot of times it doesn't really matter what happens. You have price moving up and down, whatever. Pre-news usually settles into whatever before the news. Scenario that just happened. This scenario number 1 is a no fly, no trade scenario. We do not trade it, meaning that it does not move outside of the prior swings. We do not trade that news event. Why? Because that would be guessing and it would be coin flip trading, correct? Say yes, Kevin. That would be coin flip trading. You're flipping a coin because you don't know what direction the market's going. It doesn't matter what index it is or what the product is. That is a no. This is a big fat no. We don't trade this news inside the prior swings. Okay. Scenario number 2, we do trade. And that's the one that happened the other day on the long side, is you have all this price coming in. Usually it just kind of settles down to something before the news. And then you'll have a big bar up on our 699 tick chart. It'll break that prior swing. And then you'll have a push down. And then our advanced traders and bigger account traders will trade the next push up somewhere long as it pushes up. And usually that's a pretty good trade. Now, only people with large cash accounts that can take the risk and advanced traders that know how to manage risk can take that trade. Now, what usually happens after that in scenario number 2 is you get a little bit of a swing. It'll come back down. It'll test one of these areas right around this area, and you'll get a nice little swing up. And consistent traders can take this trade. If you're already consistent, you can take that trade. That's a news trade. And then it usually does another little test, and this is for every other person struggling to be profitable. Everybody else, that is your news trade on the long side. On the short side, scenario number 3, same thing. Price action coming into the news, doesn't really matter. Squiggles around. Then you'll have price move down, back up, retrace about 50%, come back down. Then you enter the trade. For advanced and newer people, same as before. You get the retest. People who are consistent take this trade. And then the third one, you get that third swing that tested again. That's for everybody else. That's our news trade. Guys, this is very effective, works, but you got to watch your price action. When we have something that happens like what we're seeing right now and price just keeps scrounging around inside those prior swings, we don't touch it. Just guess. You're guessing at that point. You're guessing on direction at that point. But when it does break the prior swings, we want to jump on that as fast as possible for advanced people. Again, advanced people. And the second move, this is what we call the first swing, because if this were actually a not a news event, this would create a swing, right? So this scenario right here, if it were not a news event and so many contracts going so fast, it would create a swing like this anyway. Correct? Does that make sense, guys? This would make this if there weren't so many contracts going through so fast. Okay?
Okay.
Is that helpful, guys? Okay. Helpful? So let's see, what did Kevin say? So it's the
Practice.
and it's a practice thing. It is really a practice thing.
Yeah. Traded in sim for a long time.
Short signal, but I'm not trading this right now, guys.
Yeah, I'm not.
And like I said, I'm convinced that I'm not gonna do anything until
this is
Prasad, what's up, buddy? It's good chatting with you the other day.
Prasad, good morning.
Hopefully you and Coach Paul hit it off pretty well.
You did. Yeah.
So it's not the close of the retrace 690 bar. It's the entry on the low side of the post-news market reaction. Kevin, I'm not sure if I understand that statement or question. You're talking about the close of the
direction first, and then the retrace.
And then the retrace, and then the bar starts. Now you do that in sim. You practice it in sim for like 6-7 months.
It is definitely a timing thing for sure.
It is definitely a timing thing.
There's no doubt about it.
And you have to be very, very, very. This is why it's an advanced trader trade. If you can watch price action, know how it looks. Like if that news event 945 busted out of these prior swings, I would have jumped on that long or short in a heartbeat based on direction. But it didn't, so we don't touch it. So you get the second bar that retraces whatever direction, right? So if it goes down, then the second bar retraces about 50%. Now, you're gonna get slippage, you're gonna have big risks. It's just one of those trades where you have to time it perfectly and get used to it. But it works. It's a very effective news trade. I mean, you guys that trade, how many of you guys out there actually do that from time to time? The news trade with us. I mean, I know me and Paul do it. When things play out the right way, how many of you guys actually do the news trade on the initial? I know some of you have permission to do it. Sometimes, okay, yeah. I know there's quite a few people that do it. PBR does some. Okay. Yeah, it's just you just gotta see the price action right. if you get used to seeing it and you what's the best way to say this? It's you'll see it like the news move will be so in your face on that first bar that you'll be able to tell that it's a news move that we want to trade. I mean, that's the easiest way to put it. Wait till the Fed. Wait till Thursday. By the way, I'm doing the Fed in the Premier Clubhouse, guys. So if you want to be at the Fed with me Wednesday afternoon, right?
Wednesday afternoon, yeah.
$25 day pass, people, or sign up for Premier.
Should be able to make that pretty easy on Fed Day.
That's why I'm doing it Premier Clubhouse. Because if you can't make $25 with my trade calls on a Fed day, you are not doing it right. You're not doing it right. All right. So I think we got that right for Kevin. Oh yes, thanks. This could be a good training, Kevin, for Thursday's class. You want to save it for Thursday's class? Actually, we should do it before the Fed, shouldn't we? All right. I'll tell you guys what I'll do. I will train on the news trade pre-Fed Wednesday in the Premier Clubhouse. I will train on it. There you guys go. That's a favor to everybody. And you get to trade the Fed with me. So I would think that would be worth anything you do. All right. There you guys go. Premier Clubhouse Wednesday before, probably like Wednesday 1:40 before Fed. We'll train on it. Cool? Is that cool with you guys? Anybody? Is that cool with you guys? Okay, everybody knows now. There's your news. All right, so there's a good news one. Although I'm still having tech issues, so I can't take the trade. But then the advanced traders would be long right now, or would have already been long and gotten targets and everything. And then you don't do anything now. You're probably flat, and you're just waiting. Now, again, this is not favorable price action. I don't like that it stopped the pivot and you didn't. So here you go, Kevin. This bar here should have pushed. This bar here should have pushed for new highs for this to be a clean news. Does that make sense, guys? This bar right here should have pushed for new highs. So you take the trade, and you would have made money on the trade. Don't get me wrong. You would have made money on the trade if you had a good. And I suggest setting up like a news ATM that takes target profits and moves your stop really fast because you can't do it. Now you got the breakout on the long side, but it's not clean. So typically this would have been your second swing down, but again, we didn't get the break of the original news move, so that kind of gets scary when you don't see that on that second bar. But the idea behind it is just exactly this: you have this second move in your direction, and then you got this little swing down, and then you guys that are already consistent should be long based on this, and then the next move will be will swing down. Should test somewhere in this area, somewhere around the pivot down to like 76.50. And then you're not going to get stochastics give you the long signal, but it should test that and then turn around and push back up. That would be the ideal scenario. Now, a couple issues here. But there you go. It's doing exactly what I said. Now, this isn't the cleanest one, so I don't like it that much. But the idea is the principle is still the same. Does everybody get that? Understand the principle? This isn't the cleanest one, but the principle is still the same. We had the one the other day was textbook. You guys that were here for the news trade the other day, that was textbook. Well, we broke out of my little range box. I can delete that now.
Yep. I still don't.
Still not super.
Nothing I can call in nothing I can call in 6th entry. I mean, I want to call something, but
and I wanted that to be my breakout, but the price action didn't do it the way I liked it.
Today's just gonna be one of those days, guys. We're not gonna. I took that one trade and it was a loser, and that's it. I'm just gonna call it. I'm not gonna force it.
I'm probably gonna end up taking one trade with you guys in Premier Clubhouse. That's it. That's probably gonna be me because I can afford
one loss. It's no big deal.
Yeah. losses. Loss is a loss.
It happens.
All
Doesn't
right.
happen
Well,
often, but it happens.
This is actually setting up for what would be the next long signal when this turns up. But again, stochastics aren't going to be oversold. So, you know, Kevin, especially for you, we need to get together this week, me, you, and Paul. Have that conversation. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You guys, Kev, can you do it tomorrow, Paul? Are you busy? Can you do it tomorrow?
Hold on. Yeah. You should check with Miss Paulina because
Miss Pauline, you still around? Why don't
let
you
her
reach out to
schedule
schedule
it
time
because
for all
she has
all four of
better
us to chat?
she has
Yeah.
better control of all that. Or
Miss Pauline, you still around? Might be done for the day. Yeah, we do this, DJ. This is what we put in.
DFD.
We have acronyms for almost everything.
You might be getting a long set up here on the ES.
This is what oh no, don't touch it on the long side now.
But it might come down. It's going to
You're
set up.
Oh, it's gonna
It's
set up.
going to set up nice. Kind of bounce off the out of a zone, retest the prior news move,